It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on first. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. He does it, touchdown Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Black 40. Hut.
Love throwing to start us off. And his first pass falls incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Love. That's Golden working the sideline. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing again. Love. Cut near the goal line. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT.
Bullshit.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Good. Set.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. They'll try to pull it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Yeah.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Reaches the 40. At the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here, set.
Play fake, it's Love. On target to Musgrave. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shot. 17.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Set. Ready. 40. Red. Cycle. Slide blue. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Black Ultra. Red. 38. Claws red. Smash. Red. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Pass brought in by Watson. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready up?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready.
Loves to throw again. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's going to work it to the 20. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Josh Jacobs.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
And 6 yards.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Forced out to his right. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
2 yards. It's 4th down.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Let's go. 50. Needle blue. Green Jack. Hut.
They're going to go. It's Love. Completes this one to Kraft.
Bro, get up.
And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Result of the play is
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard
Okay,
line.
right.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here with hut.
To the air with Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Gain of 12
Here's
yards.
1st and 10 from the 47.
For a Packers first down.
Love now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Let's go now. Ready?
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Taking a deep shot here. And he hauls in the interception. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. And again, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Part of the reason this offense has been humming today, been in such great rhythm and got this lead, well, they've protected themselves so well. Now they finally get punched in the face. And how do you adjust and how do you respond? Does it remain business as usual to stay out front, or can this defense finally get home?
He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They go to Barkley again. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
First down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
3-yard line.
Pause, red, set, hut. Blue, 32, steel, black. Ready.
First down throw, here's Love. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Here's the final play of our first half.
Come on, hut.
Final throw before the break. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for a second.
Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
A second down throw here for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
It's cut right side by Watson. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Ready?
They are going for this. It's Love. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the...
He got that nigga box. What can't do nothing. Yeah, he can't do nothing, baby. He can't do nothing.